This is Dan Gordon from the City Broker, and this is part 3 of our email series. Today I'll be talking to you about the tracking system and the personalization. Now, I touched on the personalization a little bit on the mass email video, and I'll get into that here in a second, but let's start out with the tracking capabilities. I think that you're going to find the tracking system and how it works is going to be very useful for your email campaigns. You'll see here that this email that we sent out in the previous video has been opened and one link has been followed. Now, I did that to populate some information here that I will show you by clicking on this tracking link. Now, it gives you the name of the person or the email of the person who opened the email and who followed the link, as well as the information up here again. It shows you what happens with the last 10 users, it shows you what's going on a per day basis, and it shows that I'm using Windows 7, as well as some more pertinent information here. Now, as you can see, this is very useful information. It tells you exactly when they opened it and when they followed the link. Now, I do need to warn you about one thing. The open rate is calculated using a technical feature that is not 100% accurate. Just know that not every time you send an email out you're going to get a 100% open rate, because there's a lot of email clients out there that actually block the ability to track that. However, if somebody actually follows on the link and they hit the click, then you will know for sure that that email has been received. So just keep in the back of your mind that the open rate is not 100% accurate, but the clicks are very accurate. Now, you also have full-blown information of the tracking information on your home page. Down here you're going to see you have 14 mails have been sent. You've got how many active users you have. And it's going to show you when the mails were sent, what the activity is, and it's going to show you some pie graphs. And it's actually going to show you a map of where the people have opened up the emails as well. Not all that useful, it's just kind of some neat information to have. So that's the tracking. Very, very, very useful. I can't overemphasize the fact that you're going to really enjoy the fact that you'll know what your recipients are doing, because right now nobody really has an idea, but this system set in place is going to become very useful for you. So the last thing I need to talk to you about is a little bit of a customization. Let's go back to any one of these emails. Let's go ahead and create a new one here. Now I go back in here. You want to go to the clients, advanced features. Now, I had you type in here first name with the curly brackets. What that's going to do, like I said before, is going to give you the ability to populate that information with each individual user's name. So let's go back and take a look at the information that we have available to us. It's saying don't want to save it yet, and that's fine. Go under one of the usernames. Now we have first name and we have full name. Now you can put address, you can put anything you'd like in there, but you need to make sure that whatever you type here has to be exactly inside, has to be typed out perfectly inside of the curly brackets. Otherwise it's going to go out not looking very good. So I have first name available and I have full name available. You can put in there a surname like a Mr. Gordon if you'd like to use a little bit more formal email, or you can put in there the wife's name, so it could be Dan and Lynn. So the email is now addressed to both of them, which a lot of times you have clients that are married couples that you might want to do that. So this is pretty powerful little functionality here. Again, you just need to make sure that whatever you put in these fields is the name of the values here. You need to make sure that you use those correctly. So go back over here to the mail and bracket, bracket, first name, bracket, bracket, and then a comma just to give it a little bit of personalization. And like I said, you could put that down in further into the list if you want to put addresses and whatnot. That's about the most complicated coding you're ever going to have to do with this system. Everything else is taken care of for you by the server, but that is something that you are going to need to take into consideration when you send out your mass emails.